Hey, you're listening to the Hustle Report by Profit Duel, and today we're taking a deep dive into a truly creative and honestly incredibly flexible way to boost your income. The dynamic world of voiceover side hustles. How many times have you heard a voice in a commercial or maybe an explainer video or got lost in an audiobook and thought, hey, I wonder if I could do that? Well, this deep dive is all about showing you how you absolutely can. Our mission today is to unpack what a voiceover side hustle actually is, but also why it's such a compelling opportunity right now if you want to use your talents. We'll look at the benefits, which are pretty surprising sometimes, some, important things to watch out for, and crucially, how you can get started. It's a field that's not just growing, it's like changing really fast. It offers this unique mix of art, tech skills, and a bit of that entrepreneurial spirit.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the demand for clear, engaging voice talent is just booming across so many types of media now. What's really exciting, I think, if you look at the bigger picture, is how technology has just completely leveled the playing field. It's made this industry so much more accessible. You don't need a huge studio anymore or even be in a specific city. People can actually record broadcast quality stuff from home now.
Which is huge.
Yeah, a massive shift. It removes so many of those old barriers, things that held people back even, say, 10 years ago.
Okay, so let's unpack this then. At its core, what is a voiceover side hustle? Simply put, it's using your voice, your unique sound, to record audio for all sorts of media projects. We're talking commercials, yeah, but also those explainer videos that make complicated stuff seem simple, audiobooks, e-learning, podcast intros.
Even character voices for games?
Exactly. Indie games, apps, so much stuff. It's really rewarding and, as we said, flexible because your voice literally brings someone else's idea or message or story to life. And that accessibility point you made, it's just transformative, isn't it? With the tech advances and, the whole remote work shift, making professional sounding recordings at home isn't just possible, it's kind of the norm for many people now. You don't need a crazy expensive setup to start, a decent computer, a quality mic, and we should probably talk about what quality means there.
Yeah, we definitely should.
And some reliable editing software. That streamlined setup gives you massive flexibility with your schedule. You can fit it around a main job, family, whatever else you've got going on. Working on your own terms is a huge plus.
And what's fascinating is just how broad the need is across so many industries. It's not just the big ad agencies anymore, right? You've got small businesses trying to build their brand, YouTube creators needing narration.
Online course creators.
Educators, yeah. App developers needing prompts.
Yeah.
Even like local tourism needing audio guides. They all need professional voices to get their message across, to bring their projects to life. So the market isn't just wide, it's really diverse. They need all sorts of tones, styles, accents even. So if you genuinely enjoy speaking or performing or just getting communication crystal clear, it's a fantastic outlet for that creativity. Turn something natural into a real income source.
Okay, so how do you actually do it? How do you go from thinking, I could do this, to landing that first gig and getting work consistently? It's definitely more strategic than just waiting around. Let's walk through the main steps. First step, find clients. This isn't just signing up somewhere once. It means really using freelance platforms. Think Fiverr, Upwork, or the ones specifically for voiceovers like voices.com, Voice123.
Those are key.
Right, but also networking in industry groups, maybe online, and definitely setting up your own professional presence, like a simple website or solid social media profile showing what you can do. Okay, so you connect with the client. What's next? You get the project brief, and you need to really understand it. This is your roadmap. It tells you the tone, authoritative, friendly, energetic, whatever.
The pacing, the audience.
Exactly. Style, audience, pacing, technical stuff like file formats. Skipping the details here is a common mistake. Then, once you're clear, it's record and edit time. This is where your home setup shines. You'll probably record a few takes of the script. Aim for perfect, but give yourself options.
Always good to have options.
Definitely. After recording, you use your software, your DAW, your digital audio workstation to clean it up, remove breaths you don't want, background noise, clicks, polish it so it sounds professional, broadcast ready.
It's not just fixing mistakes, it's making it sound good, enhancing the clarity.
Right. Step 4 is delivering the files. You've got to send them exactly how the client asked, specific format, bitrate, file names, everything. Attention to detail here is super important for keeping clients happy. And then, the part everyone likes. Step 5, you get paid. Once the client signs off, the project's done, payment comes through.
And that sequence, done professionally, is really the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And if we tie those steps back to why people are drawn to this, the benefits become really clear. Top of the list has to be flexibility. I mean, imagine recording during your lunch break or late at night, or even finding a quiet spot on vacation.
That freedom is amazing.
Totally. Working from home or anywhere quiet enough, choosing when and where, that's huge. Then there's the creative expression. If you have that performance bug, you get to bring scripts and characters to life. Play with voices, emotions, deliveries.
It's like acting, but just with your voice.
Exactly. A real outlet for creativity and performance skills. And beyond the creative side, the practical bit, extra income. Voiceover work can definitely bring in a steady stream of extra cash, especially once you build relationships and get repeat clients.
That's the goal, right? Repeat business.
Absolutely. It also leads to skill development. You're constantly honing your voice, your delivery, your articulation,
Yeah.
developing performance skills that are useful everywhere. And for some, it's a stepping stone. It can lead to bigger career opportunities, a path towards full-time voice acting maybe. You get experience, build a portfolio, make connections, all in your own schedule.
Yeah, think about that. Using your voice, being creative, getting paid for it, and doing it on your own terms. It's not just cash. It's using your skills in a way that's engaging and fulfilling. That's a pretty sweet deal for a side hustle, isn't it?
It really is.
But, okay, while those benefits sound great, the creativity, the flexibility, the income potential, let's, look at the other side for a second. You need to be realistic.
Yeah.
So here's where it gets really interesting. What are the potential downsides? The challenges of getting into voiceover work. First off, it is a competitive industry. No sugarcoating that. Lots of talented people want these jobs.
Very true.
So getting noticed, building that reputation, finding consistent work, it takes time. And persistence. It's usually not an overnight thing.
Definitely not.
Then there are the equipment and setup costs. Yeah, you can start basic, but getting that truly professional sound often means investing some money. We're talking a good quality microphone, probably a large diaphragm condenser mic.
To capture more nuance, yeah.
Right. And an audio interface, that box that connects the mic to your computer and gives it power. Maybe some basic sound treatment for your space, like blankets or foam.
Those initial costs can be a hurdle for some people starting out. It's an investment.
And let's be real, auditioning and rejection, they are just part of the game. You'll probably audition for way, way more gigs than you actually book, especially at first.
You need a thick skin for sure.
Definitely. Don't take it personally. It's just how it works. Also, variable income. You have to be ready for that. Work can ebb and flow. Busy periods, then maybe quieter times. So you need good financial planning. Keep that pipeline full.
Budgeting becomes really important.
Yeah. And finally, skill development and training aren't optional, really. The industry changes. Trends shift. You need to keep your skills sharp. That might mean investing time, maybe money, in coaching, workshops, learning software better. It's ongoing.
Continuous learning, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that brings up the big question. How does the money, the income, actually stack up against those challenges?
Good question. Crucial point.
Well, according to a survey by Voices.com, they're a big player in this space. The average hourly rate for voice actors is actually pretty decent. It's typically around $200 to $400 per hour.
Wow. Okay. That's significant.
It is, but we need to clarify average,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because the range is huge. You might see rates that work out to maybe $50 an hour for absolute beginners on simple short jobs. But that can go up to several $1,000s per hour for seasoned pros working on, say, national ad campaigns or major audiobooks.
So a really wide spectrum there.
Exactly. So while the competition's tough and there's that initial investment, the potential earnings are substantial if you get good and find your niche. It really highlights why you need to figure out your own value based on your skills, your experience, the quality of your recordings, how fast you can turn work around.
Right. Not just undercutting everyone.
Definitely don't undersell yourself. But be realistic too. Know where you are. And a key thing I think is specialization.
Finding a niche.
Yeah, that's often how you move up from beginner rates faster.
Yeah.
Maybe you focus on e-learning for like medical stuff or technical explainers or unique character voices. Less competition sometimes in those specific areas, and clients might pay more for that expertise.
That makes sense. So there's definitely an upfront commitment time, maybe money for gear and training. But that potential hourly rate shows why it can be so worthwhile if you stick with it and focus.
It's an investment, yeah, but potentially a very good one, especially if you target those specialized markets.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you, the listener, if you're thinking, all right, I'm ready to give this a shot? Let's break down the concrete steps to get you started on this voiceover journey. First, and this is fundamental, develop your skills. and keep developing them. Practice reading scripts out loud. Work on breath control, projection, clarity. Explore different styles, commercial, narration, characters. Expand your range.
Maybe take a workshop or find a coach.
Good idea. Even an introductory one can help massively. Second, set up your recording space. This is critical. Find a quiet spot. Treat it acoustically. You want to kill echoes and block outside noise. A closet can work wonders. Use blankets, foam. Will make it sound dead.
It's about sound treatment, not just soundproofing. Absorbing reflections.
Exactly. Third, invest smartly in equipment. Get a decent, large diaphragm condenser mic. Brands like Audio-Technica, Rode, sure have good entry-level options. Get a reliable audio interface, good closed-back headphones so your mic doesn't pick up the playback, and editing software. Audacity is free and a good start, or look at Adobe Audition or Reaper.
Your tools are key for that professional sound.
Totally. Fourth, you absolutely need a demo reel, a portfolio. Record short, diverse samples showing off your talent, different styles, tones, maybe accents if you've got them. Think commercial, narration, e-learning clips. This is your calling card.
Make it sound amazing. First impressions count.
Right. Fifth, market yourself. Actively. We talked about platforms, but also build a simple pro website with your demo and contact info. Use social media smartly. Network. Join voiceover groups online. Get visible.
You have to put yourself out there.
Sixth, find the opportunities. Use those freelance sites, Fiverr, Upwork, and definitely the voiceover-specific ones like voices.com, Voice123, but also look for casting calls directly. Reach out to production companies, maybe even target businesses you think could use your voice. And finally, number 7, and this is huge, provide exceptional service. Deliver top-quality audio, meet deadlines, communicate clearly and professionally. And this is important. Be open to feedback and revisions. Be easy to work with.
That's how you build a reputation. Get repeat clients. That's the sustainable path. And it's worth saying again, building this really takes time and persistence. It's generally not instant success. It's a journey. Constantly improving skills, marketing effectively, delivering outstanding work consistently. Those are the keys.
Yeah.
Keys to getting more clients, better jobs, higher rates. If you commit to that, you can definitely make this a really fulfilling and rewarding thing creatively and financially.
Yeah, it's about refining your craft, understanding the market, and just being professional consistently. And that wraps up our deep dive into the fascinating world of voiceover side hustles. We've covered that great mix of artistry, the amazing flexibility, and the real financial potential. It's a chance to use your own voice to connect and earn, all on your terms.
And hey, if maybe your voice isn't quite feeling mic ready just yet, remember the world of side hustles is huge. This is just one path. Maybe your talent lies somewhere else. Designing logos, maybe starting a YouTube channel, managing social media, creating courses, making art. There are so many ways to hustle. The main thing is exploring what your unique skills are and finding an avenue for them. Keep exploring.
That's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Hustle Report. Catch you next time.